So it happened. I realized why people call this what they call this. Why people are so unhappy with Light Bright about this one. So let's go look into it right quick. I already opened it. This is just for dramatic effect. Everything's put back together. And I put little pins in it since the last time you guys saw this one. So we can take the hood off like that. Because the magnets, they were falling off when the thing was having rollovers. And you know, when you're taking it up and down the hill often, you're going to have a rollover from time to time. So I'm just going to pop that cover open and you'll see what happened. Yeah, if you remember when I opened the cover last time, you know, those were attached to this thing. And they were also wrapped in like a blue plastic, right? But I wanted to unwrap it to find out what the battery actually is. So what we're looking at is a 3.2 Li. And on the blue wrapper it said that they were each, each of them was about this much. 320 milliamp hours at 3.2 volts for 1.02 watt hours. Yeah, this thing would only last like 4 minutes at the most. And if you put it in like something heavy, if it rolled downhill, that was the most action you were getting, unless you were going up and down the driveway. But yeah, we're going to need to find out what takes 3.2 volts, or how that used to work. Because before, like, I don't know how it used to work, but it used to be connected at these 4 spots here, and each of them would say it would be like maybe 3.5 fully charged, and then when you would actually use the controller and turn on one of the tracks, it would send 7.2 volts to either pin that it needed. So either these 2 pins when it was driving this track, or those 2 pins when it's driving that track. So we're going to need to find something obviously bigger than that, and we have tons of room to work with under here. So we can put like a massive battery. But it also needs to be 3.2 volts, or maybe we're going to need 2 3.2 volt batteries. We're not sure yet, but we're going to get there eventually. Look, I wish it was as simple as putting one of these guys in and soldering it in where these 4 little broken tabs are, because these aren't, it's weird because these aren't just leads, right? Like that's a little resistor there. I don't know why that's there, but it must be for charging or something. And we're definitely gonna leave the circuit board as is, but we're gonna make it charge externally. Like we're gonna hook something into the loom here so that you can plug it in, because USB cables, they just they don't carry very much, and if you try to carry a lot through them, they kind of warm up and let the smoke out, and you kind of don't want that. Alright, looks like a trip to the old Radio Shack, or the Source as they now call it, got us one of these batteries. So this is 3.6 volts nickel metal hydride, nice and safe. So 3.6 instead of 3.2. Only downside is that we're going to need to make 2 more leads coming off of this. So it's going to need a couple. Oof. What? Oh wow, that connector is really loose right out of the box. So what we're going to do is, because there was 2 batteries before, it was nice of them to label positive and negative on this side of the circuit board. So we're going to hook up 2 leads from this guy going up to each side here. So it's going to be posy, neggy coming up from here, and then hopefully that's going to be able to power it. And then we're going to have to, it's going to have another charging circuit on this side of the battery instead of going through this little switch here, because it's not that's not a good idea. Alright, Now that you have soldered 4 wires on, and make sure you put, like let's say you grabbed a little piece of crap wire like I did. I have black, and I have black with a white stripe on it. Make sure you put the white stripes on the posi and the black on the other guy. And it's time for the big reveal on the solder show, and you will not be pleased because hopefully the people watching this channel have more skill in soldering than I do, because that's what we ended up with. Yeah, it's not the prettiest thing, but hopefully it does what it needs to do. I put just a little dab of glue on the back side of these so they don't get levered out, because there's going to be, we need them pretty secure. Okay, so let's say hypothetically you're no good at soldering like I am, and you're gonna get some loop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doopy-doopy-doopy stuff. It's not gonna work anymore like this. So scrap that idea. Let's see if there's a plan B involved. Okay, at this point, you have even broken the switch. So we were getting a lot farther away from our end goal, but hopefully this is going to be the positive side of the switching, and that's the negative side. So hopefully we can do something with these 4 pins and make it work, hopefully.
Alright, so plan C is to take this freaking thing and put it in the knot. Do it. Oh my goodness. It's the most fun I've had with it so far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, well. What? Bad idea? Okay. Don't want to let the cold in. Yeah, that's what I think about you. Yeah. Yeah, this is where you belong. Boom, I took the batteries out before throwing it in there. Love you, Mother Earth. Here's plan C. I got you a plan C right here. I got you a plan C right here. Right here. Give me that plan C. I need both hands for this. Plan C, we're gonna modify this Corona. It comes stock with no lime in it. So, boom. Bottoms up. And we will see you next time with hopefully a plan that doesn't involve this. But don't drink and drive, and drink responsibly.